Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Friday. Yesterday, we had highs ranging anywhere from upper 70s to mid 80s, having some issues with the Manhattan Concordia stations that are coming in. So temperatures were closer to 80 degrees in those areas. You can see precipitation from yesterday. Many spots getting at least a quarter inch worth of rainfall, and several areas getting more than a half inch of rain, with the heaviest of the rain falling south of I-70, at least in our viewing area, although some areas in southern portions of Clay, Geary, even a little bit of Cloud County got at least an inch that's indicated by the blue. So we certainly got our first meaningful rainfall of the month. Took 8 days, but we got it, and we'll continue to keep an eye on an unsettled weather pattern for the next 8 days. Now, as far as today's concerned, if we do get rain, it's not going to amount to much. It's certainly not going to be like yesterday, early in the morning, so just be aware of that, but it will be cloudy. Low to mid 70s. We might be able to sneak in a little bit of sun early, but it won't last long. And then temperatures over the weekend warming into the upper 70s on Saturday, and then with a little bit better chance for rain on Sunday. Temperatures may be just a bit cooler. It's going to depend on the rainfall, but you'll notice that it's going to be warming up in western Kansas, and we are expecting the humidity to stay relatively low through tomorrow before it increases heading into Sunday, and certainly the humidity is going to be returning as we head into early next week. So enjoy these next 2 days. It's not bad Sunday. Of course, we have the rain in the forecast. I'll show you that on Supercast here. And then we do indicate the humidity way back up as we head into early next week, which will keep our temperatures on the warmer side, more seasonal, as we get into next week for our lows. All right, so as rain is concerned, there's a little bit of uncertainty on when it's going to occur. But when it does, it's not going to amount to much. Maybe up to 1/10 of an inch. That would probably be best case scenario or worst case scenario, depending on how you look at it, as far as how much to expect. Otherwise, quite a bit of cloud cover over these next 24 hours. We might be able to sneak in a little bit of sun at times tomorrow. I'm still going to go partly to mostly cloudy, though. And then once we get into Sunday, we'll increase the chances for rain across the area, especially in the morning and early afternoon hours. Maybe get a little bit of a break in the mid to late afternoon before more rain. And this is when the rain could be heaviest as we head towards the late evening hours as it starts to push into the area after 10 o'clock. So again, just a little bit of uncertainty with rainfall through the weekend. This does not include that Sunday evening chance, though, but you can see the differences in the computer models on how heavy some of the rain could be, or if we get any rain at all, like the European, the top right, shows a lot of areas, especially Topeka, Marysville, Kansas City, Manhattan, pretty much dry. Not getting a whole lot in the Concordia and Emporia area, but certainly we will continue to keep this on a daily basis with our weather pattern that we'll be stuck in. And then we'll continue to keep an eye on chances for rain, especially in the early part of the week, especially Monday night through Tuesday night, which means we might have rain impacting your daytime plans on Tuesday. And then it does start to dry out for the second half of the work week as temperatures continue to warm back up in the low 90s. But there is some uncertainty on how warm it does get as we head into the second half of next work week. European model shows many spots getting an inch over the next 8 days and a pretty decent amount of rain across the entire state. The GFS, it's not quite as heavy. It's still pretty widespread rain across the state, but not as heavy rain as the European model. And just a quick look at our extended outlooks. We're in the red in the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook, which means indicating above normal temperatures, the probability of it at least, and for the most part, equal chances of below normal or above normal precipitation. So, is this a weather pattern that you need to make sure you're checking back daily, as changes are expected, as we increase our confidence on what the weather pattern is going to be doing, and specific details, especially with our rain chances and even temperatures, especially as we head towards the second half of next work week. That's where temperatures are a little bit more inconsistent with our computer models on how hot it gets, or perhaps how cool or how seasonal it stays. So I am leaning more towards the cooler bias in the model compared to heating it up. So just be mindful of that it could be a little bit hotter as we head into especially the Thursday, Friday time period. So we'll be focusing on that and all other aspects of the forecast each day. Have a great day.